feathers.
And unless you guys would like to do something else, we could just call it there.
Yeah, we could. Ooh, Jesus, we could probably figure out the race war next set.
Could
I
I
love
just like
this. I love
look
this.
a little bit around the entire temple, or like not the entire temple, like the
Oh, we
Just
could
the
fund it
cave.
with our mine.
Okay,
Gonna
we were
fund
working.
an entire war.
We were working.
Holy shit,
We can't
guys!
do
We
that.
could create a
We're working. We literally made birds carve out the mine for the god that hates the birds.
Are we gonna start the military-industrial complex yet?
I was about to say that we could become the military-industrial complex.
Okay.
Alright.
Are there any nearby towns that hate the Raven people?
Well, I'll just tell you this, that you're just in one of the main kingdoms, so all you gotta really do is, have a little border skirmish. Escalate into a full-out war.
Can
Yeah.
we have like a? Can we make like a false flag operation?
That's what I was saying.
Absolutely, we should do that.
Fuck.
Should we Alex Jones this?
Never a straight answer.
Never a straight answer.
But yeah.
If only
Uh,
we still had Bjard.
Like
God
two
damn it.
towns over from Raventown is or I'd say like one town over is basically like the border.
You don't love justice. You serve the Father. Your father, the devil.
Hey, guys. We go to Raventown. We say that there's an army coming from the other town. We go to the other town. We tell them that army coming from Raventown. They both come together. War. Easy.
Are there any? I bend down and look at Rosalind. I'm like, are there any rabbit people left? Do they live
Also, if
someplace?
you declare war,
Um,
I would say you would more than likely have to pick a side, or like if you start a war. As
I vote for
I'll
birds.
go on a limb and say you weren't strong enough to take on 2 to 3 kingdoms or empires. I
Us
should say.
alone?
Yeah, well, you can try.
I mean, we're like
You
we're
could
some
privately
pretty
fund it.
strong murder hobos, but we're not that strong.
We're not level 15
So-
like my campaign.
So yeah, there's 3
as
kingdoms.
far as
one of
I'm
just-
aware, there are no surviving Chinu, to my knowledge.
We've been hanging out with the last person of
We're
their
the only
race for...
Chinu?
Well, to my knowledge, there might be
Oh,
more. But my commune was destroyed.
Cyrus, is X unique, or are there more Warforged around?
There are more Warforged, but like no one's just gonna start amassing an army of Warforged. Like
Okay.
you were
They're a
from
little bit
a
more...
yeah, you were
few and
from
far
like
between.
a few people who were able to use that knowledge, and that
Okay.
you weren't created for the purpose of just like straight up go slaughter everyone.
No. I was a butler.
I was thinking
Well, no, I'm saying
of
like
like titling
the
Well,
few
my-
people who
Dude,
had
like
the knowledge.
apparently X was like a pearl from Steven Universe.
I
The
was
few
thinking
people
of,
who had the
I'm sorry.
knowledge to like create
Yeah.
Warforged decided like unanimously to not make them mass produced
hmm
and like create an industrial complex. So
I was thinking of titling this
Also,
starting
the-
a race war, but
Maybe
Yeah, we could do that
maybe
too.
we
That's why I was
shouldn't.
asking. I was asking if there's any nearby towns that just
meeting Kratos. How about that?
I broke it up into different things.
just say blood for the blood.
Well, I have an idea. Okay, so why don't we get a bird person,
hmm
pluck a couple of their feathers,
Mhm.
right? Maybe
Okay.
maybe steal like a military uniform for one of these bird people, or like some raven battlements or something. We go commit a war crime in another town, and we dip out of there. But before we dip out of there, we leave the feathers in the battlements.
Okay, first
No Raven? Is that what you're saying?
The rate.
we could leave. No, let's go to Raventown, kill some birds, then go to another town, and attack it somewhat and then just leave the dead bodies on the floor.
So
But I don't know if that's. Well, why would we kill the bird people now?
Because we don't like the bird people. Make
We
the
just,
bird people.
No, I know we don't like the bird people.
You gotta
we
make
gotta think
both
strategically
sides
about this.
angry.
Yeah, that risks starting a war, by just like getting us arrested.
Yeah, exactly. Like we need to. That's why I'm saying we need to
I-
false flag this so that we stoke racial tensions in other towns
I
against
feel
the
as
bird
though
people.
our
You feel as
actions
though.
have a chance of getting us arrested, no matter what.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
you're
we're
less
starting a
likely-
war.
less likely to get caught if you're not dragging like 5 bodies around.
Yeah, I feel like that would be a little difficult considering we're all pretty like tiny.
Why not we just do a informational war?
well, I'll just tell you the three kingdoms are basically like the one you're currently in. It's just like of all beastmen and a few humans. It's basically like a democracy.
Do we know?
There's basically the Imperium of Man, which is like anyone who's not human is a fucking.
Oh, I have an
piece
idea.
of
Why
shit.
don't we go to Raventown and then we just
Wait.
kind of talk to the Ravens and see which is their least favorite ethnic group, and then we go to that ethnic group, and then we
They
we-
birds hate you.
false flag it, and then we false flag it, and then they start a
Well,
war.
what
So
happens?
so basically,
that-
what's happening right now is Max is fighting for the furries.
Well, there's also you could fight for the kingdom of like orcs and goblins, which is like the shittiest of the three kingdoms.
I say
Wait,
we
how-
fight for
what's
them. Make
all
them the
that
strongest.
How massive of a war do we need to start? Hold on. I
We
thought we
all-
just needed to like genocide the bird people.
We're genociding the bird people.
Did, but if
We
you probably
just-
start that, they're more than likely just gonna. Okay, I'll just say this much: like the war between the three fucking kingdoms is gonna kick off anyways.
They-
You're probably
No
about
matter what. What?
Fucking China, look at us.
What is it? What are warring daimos of Japan? What is this?
Well, would you like me to spoil what the whole thing's
No.
gonna
No.
build up to?
Shh.
No.
No.
Okay.
I say
But-
I say we fight with the goblins and the orcs. They're good at war.
Yeah, but they're the shittiest kingdom.
But they're
Yeah, but
awful.
They have the
Oh.
least amount of land and also are like the least like economically developed.
Yeah, they live in like dirt huts. What are you talking about?
but-
Shut up.
So maybe the humans we should.
Yeah, we go to the Imperium of Man, and then we go, and then we
No,
false
if-
flag it.
We
If we-
fight
And
for
then-
the Imperium, which wants us to be slaves, or
Yeah.
at least.
At least it doesn't.
if
it doesn't have
we-
to be a big
No,
war.
Rosalind could be one of the good ones. We'll vouch for her.
If we.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Have
No,
you
if
met
we fight for the
humans?
orcs, then us like setting up like the industry in there would make us like the oligarchy forever.
That is what I'm
Dude,
saying.
Krump and
There's-
Sons could be like the it's like Choan.
Why
You
would we
could just
want to
be
be
the East India
hold
Trading
on.
Company.
Hold
The
on.
orcs
Why
have
would
the
we
most
want to be
opportunities.
the oligarchs of a bunch of dirt huts? We're
Okay.
basically doing that right now.
Because
Yeah, no,
they
no,
won't be dirt
because
huts for long.
After
They'll
we
be
win the war,
burning and pillaging the countryside.
Yeah, did you learn nothing from Caesar? We take all their gold.
Yeah.
And we bring it back.
To the dirt huts.
yes.
and you
and
will.
then it comes
And
into
then
our
we
There's
build.
no
hands.
industry. What are we gonna do with the gold?
We shall be the
are the
industry.
industry.
What is that? No, we had to pay a bunch of
Krump
like,
and Sons.
craftsmen. There's no craftsmen.
That's
Yeah,
why we're
wait,
going back
there's
to the
no
bird
craftsmen.
people.
Tell an orc to hit the rock with the pickaxe. Tell
Yeah,
another orc to put
I
it in
want
the
to live in
furnace.
like
How
a
hard is
nice,
that?
lavish palace, and that's not supportable. In
Okay,
Orc
you
life.
don't
You
you don't get a
absolutely
choice. You
supportable.
want an AR-15 or you want a nice lavish
I
palace.
want an
You don't get
AR-15
both.
to go kill my brother. Okay, all right, that's what I
And
want. But I
the
also
easiest
want
way to do
I
that
also
with the
have
most benefit
an
is through the
epilogue.
orcs.
I have epilogue after that, and I want to live in a
And
nice palace.
Lose your arm. Okay, we know. We've all seen it.
Wait, what?
What?
Y'all don't even know all the plot threads that are connected. The sword.
Friends.
Sword.
I have a
Do we
feeling
want to
that-
fight for the furries? Because I thought we were gonna kill
So
the
the
ravens.
we can't
furries
fight
are
for
like.
the furries.
So I'll just say, like, furries democracy, equal rights for basically everyone, and economically focused. Imperium of Man, like militaristic
Fascists.
monarchy
Oh, that's
system,
scary as fuck. but
very
okay.
fascist.
They're
And then the
fashy.
orcs and shit, they really don't have a government. They're more just like tribes.
That's what I'm saying.
But then
We
we
We unite
the
the
government.
Otto von
Government is-
Bismarck.
So,
They're
well, yeah, they'll
different.
unite
We
if
got
they
all-
like threatened, but it's more.
Have
just
you
like,
not read Dune? Don't you
Do you-
know?
They're basically Gauls. Remember what happened to the Gauls?
Foolish
They had an
mortal.
issue, but then when they were united, they were
They
good.
got slaughtered. What are you talking about?
We're gonna
Ah,
Otto
they
von
were good.
Bismarck.
They
the
got
orcs.
slaughtered by more technologically and organizationally advanced.
Yes,
Didn't
and
you
we
learn
tried-
anything about Vercingetorix? Don't you know?
Yeah,
Don't
he
you
got
know
annihilated. What are you talking about?
He just got stuck in a town. It wasn't his fault.
those people?
I say the orcs are the
Haven't you ever
clearest
listened to
path
Dan Carlin? God.
many times. The orcs, it doesn't. We don't have to win the war. It just has to be started, right? Do we have any stake in this?
Well, I do.
Winning the war would
Yeah.
be kind of nice.
Well, Rosalind's the only one who really cares.
So
Well, you
I-
care because
I-
you want
I
your
just
gun.
don't want the orcs or the goblins because they're kind of like I don't want to. I don't.
Why?
I have
That's
my.
a rule.
I have my
Max, I
reasons.
should also mention that
I
not
have
to
my
sway
reasons.
you right away, but like the reason that the fucking birds are accepted, it's very uneasy because they kind of genocided your race.
Yeah.
you don't say.
So they're not exactly the most fond members, or like people
So-
don't like them.
Okay, so we need some shit.
So
like,
if you could,
I'm fine.
Okay, so
with,
basically we're gonna round them up, put them in camps.
okay.
So this is
I'm-
going
I'm
on the
I'm
video,
like-
yeah?
I'm liking
Yeah.
this.
I'm kind of liking
Yeah,
this.
this is going in. This is going in the
So
video.
we're gonna go and unite all the little tribes. We're Otto von Bismarcking them,
That sounds like so much work. Why don't we just do a
then-
false flag?
and then
All we
starting
do
a
is
race
say that
war
we're the
against birds.
representative of the god of war. Easy. They love war.
They'll just club us because they don't understand.
No, we just show them
They'll
power.
be like, "What the fuck are you talking about, losers?" And then they'll kill us.
All we need is proof from the god of war. I'm sure they know of Draelsules.
Can't we spread our can't we just go be like missionaries? But like yeah, just,
Yeah.
let's
Missionaries of
jihad.
what?
Jihad. Let's just do it.
I'm hearing
Yeah,
we're doing
and the
missionaries.
orcs are the easiest to organize.
That's what I'm
Saying.
saying. They're like the Fremen.
Yep.
The only person who is in disagreement is Elliot, so sounds as though someone's gonna have to deal with
Have
it.
you not, Adrian? The peasant revolt is the strongest revolt.
Honestly, the orcs,
It
their
is
entire
absolutely not the strongest revolt. What are you talking
their entire
Spartacus
society is built around
fuck-
war. Do you not think that they'd be the most effective at war?
If they were the most effective at war, they would have more territory because they're the smallest,
Well-
shittiest kingdom.
The
Again,
humans
we
are
don't need to
probably the
win.
best.
We just need a war to happen.
Well, okay. Well, we need to sort of win.
We're
We
gonna
need
win
to
a little bit.
eliminate the.
Yeah,
The
like
bird.
the god
Well,
is not
that
going to be
doesn't-
pleased if we start
that
a
doesn't
war and
matter,
then
Okay,
immediately
but-
lose.
Worst case scenario, we join up with the humans to eliminate all the bird
Yeah.
people and the majority of
Yeah,
the furries.
That is the worst
I think
scenario because I probably die in that scenario.
Yeah,
No,
I
you would
think-
be, you'd be the Candace Owens of the Imperium of Man.
we're just gonna hide you and get you some little
It's fine.
crap. What Chinu,
Like a baseball
Chinu
hat?
horse? Have you repopulate
I
like the
think-
rabbit you are?
I think our first option should be the orcs. At least take a look, see how easy or we're just working on assumptions here. Our second option should be to try and turn the kingdom against the birdmen, as they
Names
seem
for these.
unpopular.
True.
And then our final option should try and be to do something with the Imperium, and even though that's quite a long shot.
Yeah.
But organizing the orcs who are naturally disposed towards war seems most likely. And who knows? Perhaps they will start a chain of events that starts a larger war between all the kingdoms.
Hmm. That is the goal eventually.
So if the orcs attack the furries, what happens?
They strike back against the orcs.
The furries would retaliate.
Yeah, why would the
And-
humans like care?
Well, because
because
the humans see,
don't like the furries.
yeah,
No,
they
no,
see
no.
furry armies on the move. Perhaps we
Yeah,
lead their
their
lead their
western
armies.
Would the
flank is
humans
weak.
just like yeah, they would just butt fuck the goblins and the orcs and then
No,
and then
because
you just
they
take their
don't care
territory
about the
because
goblins.
they're weaker. Have you never played a battle royale?
And then
This-
the
what?
thing is even though the goblins and orcs lose, the Imperium then goes after the furries. Problem solved.
But what about us?
What do you,
We
what do you
talk
mean,
to the
we
but-
god
did-
here and get what you want.
Worst case, he
But
just
I
wants
wanna
us.
win.
He just wants us to start a war.
Oh god, okay, that's fair. I do want my AR-15. I just don't like
alright.
goblins or orcs. They're
Well,
icky.
They're
God.
dirty. Dirty slobs.
What happened to you in your youth? Were you taken by goblins and orcs and raped?
Yeah, we have one taken by bird.
No, I liked an orc woman, and it just did not plan out how.
Stacy.
Yeah, Starcy actually,
You know,
and
I took her.
and it did not work out.
Who are you, a wise one?
Then shouldn't you be happy for the extermination of the orcs?
I suppose I have a lot of mixed feelings about it.
It seems as though you're just negative about everything.
No, I just don't like orc women.
Do you like anyone?
I think you can remove the orc part of that.
Yeah.
Oh
So
Jesus!
it is
I hate
decided
this.
that will motivate the orc kingdoms, tribes.
That's the goal.
Pull us forward.
Sure, let's go do it. I'll be invisible.
That's whatever makes you happy.
I don't.
All
I
right,
don't
high
like
five,
that.
kids.
Woo.
Yeah.
We're gonna kill all the birds, Pog.
Well, you won't.
You know what? That's something I could pog.
Extermination of a race, very Pog.
Of birds, not a race.
How much you want to bet that the bird god comes in and saves the day?
We haven't met a bird god, but I
God.
expect it.
We have
I
three.
guarantee there is one.
We have
We cannot-
Brian,
We have the god of change, and we have
Draelsules, and Kratos.
we have Kratos.
Kratos, sorry.
Oh man, beautiful.
Everything will be fine as long as there are no Praetorian guards around.
Fucking
There will be.
Praetorian guards. I hate them. Traitorous bastards.
Worst.
They're not
Literally the worst
traitors.
institution of Rome that ever
Ugh.
existed.
Omega virgins.
They're just misunderstood. That's all.
Their chins are just like inside their necks. Unbelievable.
I need to. I don't know
Alright.
what I need to do. I need to find somebody to remove my anti-lie curse.
Oh, maybe you should
get
ask.
a new god to like. Wait, why don't you get Kratos to like go fuck up the other god so then you don't have to.
Maybe.
Oh, well, I'll say there's
I-
like two pantheons. There's pantheon god who's in, and the ones who are out. And you've met a lot of people who are like currently out.
Oh.
They're powerful, but you know,
It's the bird
They're
not
god.
just gonna
the
go start
old
war.
gods.
with the new gods right now.
Is the bird god an in god?
I mean,
We don't know if there's a.
there
bird
is a god the birds pray to, but you don't know who it is.
Can,
That
can we
makes
like
sense.
when we're doing some Raventown recon? Can we be like, excuse me, what's your god?
So you could just ask like, oh, where's like your local temple or some shit like that.
Oh, we pray to Kratos.
Yeah.
Kratos.
Kratos.
Yeah, some
Alright.
fucking old gray feathered bird like perk up and fucking have Vietnam flashback.
Yes.
I've spent 8 pound morning. that smell?
All right. I'll do XP tomorrow. I'm gonna go sleep.
Alright.
You're
Oh,
beautiful.
nice,
in your
And we'll
sleep.
figure out if people have leveled up from there or not.
Alright.
Probably not, knowing me.
I mean, I think we leveled up for like the very last one, but
I don't know, maybe. Kratos is pretty cool looking, to be honest.
Yeah, Kratos is cool.
it's a very cool picture.
I want to put Kratos as my phone background.
Go ahead.
Nah,
What is your background right now, Cam?
it's an illustration I had of me and Leilani done.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
I had a young man from the Philippines. I paid him to draw a picture of Leilani and
A
I,
young man.
A sweet young boy.
and I've just had as my phone background
I
since
just our
forever.
sweet young boys group chat.
Yeah.
What a time.
Was that in Skype?
No,
No.
Snapchat.
Oh, that was Snapchat.
Snapchat just
Oh,
it's
Who-
just us. But
Who?
I'm Cyrus.
Who? Oh yeah.
Oh,
Cyrus.
yeah. Rip.
Because Cyrus is neither sweet nor young.
I'm the youngest
he's,
besides Adrian.
I'm a young boy.
Neither sweet nor young. Why don't you understand about that?
Yeah. Is Adrian the youngest of us?
I'm pretty sure I am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rip.
my birthday is August 23rd.
My birthday is September 24th,
Yep.
Yep.
and I'm gonna turn 21. I'm
Rip.
not even 21 yet.
Neither am I.
Wow.
Double rip.
Lol. Young.
Feels
Must
bad.
suck.
Man. Yeah, it's gonna be real great. Not being able to just go get wasted, or I mean, at
Your
least
own
on the
accord.
bar.